Okay, I thought I'd do... Oh, hello everyone. Thought I'd do a little update on this. Where do I start? It's going to be a relatively quick update, if I'm being honest. The gearbox is totally and utterly buggered. Completely buggered. There is a hole in underneath it, and the gearbox oil has completely drained out of it. It sounds horrendous. It still drives, and obviously the gearbox still technically works, but it sounds absolutely horrendous. So, done a little price up. I can get my local mechanic to come out, and for 200 quid he'll take it out and put in another. I then got to then pay 250, I reckon, minimum for another gearbox. So we're looking at 450 to 500, let's say, for a gearbox. Now, with everything else that needs to be done, I've sort of done the calculations on it. You know, the fact is that rear quarter is not in the best condition. I mean, looking at this, you've got a line down here, we've got a dent here, we've got this whole quarter panel here that's, don't really know what's going on. It's just not been a good particularly repair job. We've got the bumper to do, we've got yeah, just things to do. When you add it up, and I think I'm going to need an oil or filter change, 2 new front tyres as well. It just doesn't warrant the time and the effort to get it all sorted. I'm being honest with you, just doesn't warrant it. So my intention is to just get rid of it. Potentially just try and get back what I've paid for it. I have a feeling I'm not going to get that. Sorry, I just had a phone call. I can't remember where I was now. Yeah, so you know, by the time you put in the effort to get all this done, and the man hours to sort all these things out, you know, it's all scraped, cut up in here, you know, it's just doesn't, it's, you know, for potentially £400-500 profit, you know, what's kind of, I don't want to say what's the point, because, you know, every penny matters these days, but, you know, you might as well just give it back, hope, you know, get what you pretty much paid for, and then just buy something else where you can put in exactly the same amount of hours and get more money, if that makes sense. So there's just, yeah, I'd would you want to spend like 2, 3, whatever, 2, 4 on something that's got a few dents around it? Do you know what I mean? I can do my really best to tart it up and get it looking reasonably decent, but there's nothing I can do about those, you know, that and that, you know, there's nothing I can do. So I am going to have to, I think, bin it and start again. Yeah, that gearbox, very difficult to work out, because obviously Copart, if you followed my channel and saw the video, never mentioned this, and I'd question whether Copart actually, how do we say it? Did they cause it? Because, and the only reason I say it, if you look at the facts, right, this car potentially could have been written off. Well, we don't know if it was a customer car or an insurance car. I suspect it was a customer car, but it did have the Q on the bit on the top of the window, which hides generally what it is. A Q basically means that they want to have more photos and they want the car cleaned. Now, if it was a customer car, did it get traded in as a customer car because it was a Cat C, or did they know about the gearbox problem? Now, if, let's say, over a month ago that gearbox caused an issue, and let's say that there was a big hole in it, why did it not drain the gearbox oil there and then? And therefore, come when this got delivered the other day, there should have been no gearbox oil on the flatbed, because there would be nothing to drain out. So, did Copart destroy, and why was it not mentioned in the additional notes, noisy gearbox? So, did they damage the gearbox whilst it was at Copart? Therefore, that's why it's now leaked out over the flatbed, and now why it makes a noise. Do you see what I'm saying? So, anyway, yeah. So I have listed it, and if it doesn't sell on eBay, which I've put up as spares or repairs, if it doesn't go on eBay, then it will go back to Copart, and I'll just get them to collect it, and then we'll just see what happens. But yeah, I would love, I had the discussion with Paul, I would love to keep this and just take it apart, because everything's got a value, and this car's worth more than what I paid for it. You know, a bumper, for example, is 150, 200, a bonnet is 100, wings 60 quid, you know, these are like 30 quid, doors, you know, and then that's just on the outside. Alone inside, if you start looking at the seats, you know, the radio, everything, it all adds up. Speedo, 100 quid, it all adds up, and I'd make my money plus more. The problem is, there is nowhere to put this. I don't have a yard, I don't have a field, I can't just break it up. It can't do that. So unfortunately for me, it is going. So that will be the end of that. The number plate's probably worth quite a bit as well. But yeah, anyway, point being, again, it's another purchase that's not going to work for me. So I thought I'd update you on that. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are, and yeah, we will catch up again soon. Thank you all for watching, and I'll yeah, be back with another video very, very soon. Till next time, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all again shortly. Bye for now.